Hello YouTube, it is Mary Had a Little Lap on October 4th, 2012. I am 7 weeks and 2 days out of band surgery. Just got slapped with the curtain. Okay. Reporting, I haven't been very consistent with my video logging. The last time that I was on, I don't remember the date, but I do remember the weight. I was 210.6 or 0.4, something like that. The reason that I'm doing this video now is for accountability because I have had a gain. So today I'm going to talk about my gain. I'm going to talk about my experience with the stuck episodes and PBing, and what I know is the reason for having that gain. Like I said, I was banded on the 14th of August. I am 7 weeks out and 2 days. My weight prior to the surgery was 225, and the first week I lost 7 pounds. I have not seen my surgeon since. I haven't had any fills. I will be going, I guess, for that first fill when I see her, and my appointment with her is on the 19th of October. It's 2 Fridays from now. I don't feel any restriction now except with certain foods. I have been eating foods that I'm not supposed to be eating. I'm Puerto Rican and we do rice, and one of my biggest weaknesses were carbs. I think everybody's weakness in general is carbs of any sort, whether it be in rice, bread form, or sweet. I think that's usually the problem. I've had stuck episodes with rice. I haven't had the experience is bad, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel like I'm gonna die like some of you have reported. When it gets stuck, you feel like you're gonna die, like something that no, it doesn't feel good. It feels like it's stuck. It's something in your esophagus. You get the mucus buildup, so that comes up. I don't foam at the mouth like some of you have reported, like the foaming. I usually foam for other reasons, not for that. But it's usually just a mucus buildup, and it just comes up first, the mucus and then the food without it being digested. It's not, it's not pleasant. You don't feel like you're gonna. I don't feel like I'm gonna die, but it's just not pleasant. So yeah, my problem area as far as the food is, since I am not feeling that restriction anymore. Before I used to get filled with the ounces, the 3 ounces. Now there are certain foods that I know that I can eat plenty of, which I'm not gonna mention because I don't want anybody getting any ideas. But there are some foods that I can eat more of, and I'm doing a mental hunger sort of thing, and I just keep shoving in and back into old habits, and it usually happens after dinner, and it's without hunger. So I think if I can get in check, I don't think I have to. I have to get that night eating in check, not going by that drive, that dysfunctional drive to just keep putting food in your mouth for no reason, right? I am stressed. I am studying. This is why you see this mess of me. I'm studying for these 2 tests, and I may be my anxiety levels might be a little high, but it's still, there are other ways to control it. So my plan for today was that I made some Jello, sugar-free Jello in these little 3-ounce cups, and that's what I'm going to use in case I start getting really hungry later, or anxious, or just go and reach for something. My average caloric intake, because of this binge eating, has been anywhere from, I'd say, 1,500 to 2,000 calories, maybe, sometimes a little more, 22, 21. So you can imagine, it's actually a miracle I haven't gained more than what I have. And I think it has a lot to do with that I am exercising. Not as regularly as I like, but I definitely get in about at least three times. And my water has been better than it was that first week. I'm getting at least 60 ounces in daily. Sometimes I go low, but those are the two things I'm going to work on. The binge eating and eating out of anything but the hunger feeling. The water intake, and I am going to up my exercising. And the plan to take in action in case I falter with the mental struggle is that I've added those little Jello, 3-ounce Jello preparations in case of emergency. It's going to be my emergency, those little glass things you in case of fire. Well, in case of fire for me, in case of emergency, it's going to be a little Jello. And 3 ounces. So I haven't said what my weight is. Okay, my weight this morning, and that's actually after eating, so it might be a little lower, who knows, but is 211.4. The lowest weight I seen was 200, and lowest recorded for YouTube was 210.4 or 210.6. But on the actual scale, I had broken the tens. I was down to 209 at some point. So that's where I'm at right now. I had a gain. That's a gain of 1.1 within the last 2 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks since the last time I did the video. So the reason I am repeating and doing this again and again is because I need accountability. And I think this really is the best way to get accountability. So for all of you out there that are thinking about doing the videos, don't let it go. Oops, the alarm. Don't let it go too few and far between. You start, just fessing up to what you're doing right and doing wrong. You got to include it all in there. Okay, so it's a journey, and we all want to learn from each other. So that's why I'm here to tell myself what I'm doing and see, and also maybe my experience can give you some strategies or be on the lookout for what may happen on week 7 and week 5, 6, which is actually weeks 5, 6, and 7 were my bad weeks. Okay. So in summary, October 4th, 2012, my weight is 211.4. A gain of 1.1 pounds since my lowest recorded weight, which was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Plan in action: no extra eating after dinner, nighttime eating. Up the exercises to, instead of 2 or 3 times a week, to 4 or 5. Up the water intake, and not eating any of the foods you're not supposed to eat, and forgetting about those foods that I will not mention and I'm not going to mention that you can fit more of in there because they go down smooth. None of that. Sticking to the plan and always having a plan B. Plan B being, if you do get that munchy feeling, then have something that you won't beat yourself up about, or that will cause a significant increase in your caloric intake. Or just soothe the obsession instead of causing major damage. We should just get rid of the obsession of eating, right? But in the meantime, while we work on that, then just in case, I'll do the Jello. All right, so this is Mary Had a Little Laugh signing off. Till next time, hopefully next week, I won't be bald because of this test that I'm taking and the stress, and I will be seeing you. Okay? Have a good one. Hope to hear from all of you guys too. Bye.